Hey boos, it's Anji Ray. I am here today to share with you my 50 random facts about me. Alright, you guys ready? Ready for a journey? Okay, let's go. Number 1. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep up with all these numbers, so it might be like 53 or 54 facts about me. I don't know, if somebody is really bored and they want to actually count how many facts I said, then please do so and leave it in the description box. But I have 50 written down, but because I love to talk, it might go over. So, number 1, I am an actor. And yes, the correct term is actor. Not actress, not any of those. It's not gender specific. A lot of people choose, and I mean, I'm guilty of it sometimes as well, choose to put themselves in under description, and a lot of people you will hear or read this actress, this actor. Actually, because I'm classically trained, the acceptable and the proper term is actor. Yay! I'm a Leo, number 2. I was born August 16th, and none of your business year. I thought I was trying to be funny. Yes, I am. A lady never tells her age. So yeah, I'm a Leo, born August 16th. I share a birthday with Madonna. Also, number 3, I am terrified of clowns. I am. Every time I tell someone that I'm terrified of clowns, they think it's funny. And they send me an email or a text message, or they tag me on Facebook with the picture of a clown, in all degrees. An evil clown, a clown laughing, a clown frowning, a clown riding a bike. And one time, I was working at a property, because I used to work in property management, and my boss, and if he watches this video, he knows who he is, but my ex-boss thought it would be funny because I went to lunch, right? And on the back of my chair, he put a picture of a clown, evil clown, and when I came back, I screamed. And I worked in a luxury apartment building, so it wasn't very kosher, so thanks, boss man. But you know, I'm gonna get him back. He knows that as well. Let's see. I love makeup. I love makeup. I love art, you know, because I'm an actor, but I also love, I just love creating things, so I think that makeup is wonderful. It's beautiful. Told you I was gonna lose count. I think I'm on number 4, 5, one of those. It was like, I'm just gonna read it, and then, you know, it's not really 50 facts, but we've already covered that. I love languages. I'm infatuated with languages. Every time I watch a movie on DVD, or if there's an option on a streaming channel, I'll watch it with subtitles. Is that weird? And if I've watched, like, say, 2 Can Play That Game, I think they have Spanish subtitles, so I'll watch it. I'll watch a movie in English, and then I'll watch it in Spanish. And if they have like multiple languages, I'll watch that movie again and again and again in every language until I'm, you know, affiliated with the language. I think that's why I learn languages a little bit easier. Actually, speaking of languages, I went to a German kindergarten. Isn't that cool? I went to a German kindergarten. I went to 2 kindergartens, an American kindergarten and a German kindergarten. My parents pulled me out of the German kindergarten because I was getting too advanced, and then they put me back in because then I was like bored or something like that. So I think that my love of languages stems from being in a German kindergarten. My second language was actually German, because, like I said, I was in German kindergarten. First language is English, second language is German, and I got to a point with speaking German that I only spoke it in the house, and my parents don't speak German. So, my third language that I learned is Spanish, and this is the kicker. I am Spanish. I'm Panamanian. Both of my parents are immigrants. and they were born in the country, the Republic of Panama, Central America. My dad was in the Army, and so the American Army, because Panama doesn't have an army or any type of military. The only thing they have are police. That's it. But in case you didn't know where Panama was, because a lot of people don't know where Panama is, so I'm not trying to be funny, it's in Central America, and if you can use this as a jogger, the Panama Canal is where, you know, is located in Panama. The reason I'm saying this is because one time I told a guy I was from Panama, and he was like, oh yeah, Panama, New York? That's awesome. There is no Panama, New York. So I just want to get that clear. All right, so I have an obsession with ice. I have to eat ice every day. I have ice now. I mean, it gets to a point where, like, and it can't be like any type of ice, although this is an exception today. Like, the cubed ices are an exception today, because the ice I typically get is the one like from Sonic's or from like Jack in the Box, the one that like you can really like, it's kind of like not 100% frozen, and it's like these little pebbles. It's so good, but I have to have that type of ice. When I blow up and I buy the mansion of my dreams, I will have an ice machine that specifically only makes that ice. Don't judge me. I am a natural. I don't use any chemicals. I've been natural for about, let's see, I would say about like 10 years now. But I had my phases. Like, the first time I went natural, it was by accident. And Courtney, DFL, I'm going to tag her in this because she knows, she remembers. The first time I went natural, I was under the influence of alcohol. And I was like a teenager, like 17 or 18, right? And we were like, yeah, I was getting ready to go clubbing or something like that. Child, let me tell you, I thought it would be cute to cut off my hair. I had a perm at the time, and I literally started at the bangs, and I cut, I don't know why I did it, but my hair was a hot mess. Like, it was everywhere, and I had to call Courtney as an emergency backup, and so she gave me the first cut of my life. So that's when I actually went natural for the first time, and then I loved it. And then I damaged my hair playing around with trying to do, I don't know, like a transitional type, not a relaxer, but I forgot what it was called. But I put it in my hair, and my hair did not like it. So then finally, I think I've been natural like 3 times, and this third time, I love it. I know, like, I probably shouldn't have gone through all that trial and error, but I'm thankful for it, because now I can basically give other people great advice. And the latest thing that I've been using in my hair is black Jamaican castor oil. If you are not familiar with it, Google it. It's great for your hair. All right, so I'm natural. That was the last one. Let's see. Oh, I love corny jokes. I love them. Like, why did the chicken cross the road type jokes? I love those type of jokes. Like, if you were in a room with someone, or a comedy store where someone's telling those type of jokes, I would be the only one laughing, because I find them hilarious. Like, really, truly hilarious. Weirdo. I love reading. I do. I have been reading since I could read, but I enjoy reading novels, books, anything that I can get my eyes to focus on and digest. I love reading. Yeah, it's very important. I love writing. Love writing. I love observing people. Like, I like watching people. And I know that's kind of weird, but I love watching people interact. I love to hear snippets of conversations and wonder, like, what those people, like, how they live on a day-to-day basis. I think that goes back to me being an actor. Look, I want to have 5 kids. 5. I have no kids now, and I have no husband. That's why I have no kids. Ding. I want 5 kids, but this is the kicker. I need one love child that's like it was conceived between me and my husband naturally, and then I need to have like I have to have this 2 sets of twins. And so the only way that I know I'm guaranteed to have 2 sets of twins, although the twin gene runs in my family, I just don't have the time to like take that risk. So in vitro fertilization, IVF, that will be my route. I will be doing that, and I want 2 boys and 2 girls. So that's a total of 5. Next fact is that for each child, I need to have a nanny that speaks 5 different languages. I know. Don't judge me. You know what? I don't care if you do judge me. That's what I want. Everybody knows that. Okay, so speaking of twins, I'm obsessed with twins. If I meet a pair of twins, I'll ask them like 1,000 questions. I Google things about twins. I watch twin documentaries. I'm obsessed with twins. I don't know why, but I am. I love twins. That's probably why I want to have 2 sets of them. I think I can sing, but R. Kelly also thought he could fly. And I'm not a good singer. Well, you know, I don't know. I think I need to train my voice, but my voice is not trained, so who knows? Maybe in the future you'll hear like me cameo on a record or something like that. But yeah, I think I can sing. As of right now, like I said, my voice is untrained, so it probably won't sound like I could sing if I gave you a demo. I lived in Germany. For those of you who did not hear me earlier, I went to a German kindergarten, meaning that I was living in Germany at the time because my dad was in the military, the U.S. Army. I am a 3rd culture kid. That is the official name for children who grew up outside of their home passport country. My passport country, meaning the passport that designated the passport to me, the country that designated the passport to me is United States of America. Okay? And I've lived outside of the United States of America throughout my entire I don't know what's going on with my mouth today. Developmental upbringing. So that qualifies me as a TCK. You can Google it. It's really a term. 3rd culture kid. Most military brats are 3rd culture kids. I've lived, like I said, in Germany, and I've lived in Panama. So those are the 2 places I've lived in. I've visited, my favorite place in the world is Aviano, Italy. It's so beautiful. If you ever have a chance, or if you live in Italy, please go visit Aviano. If you're going to Europe on a trip or what have you, please. If you're going to Italy, it's in the most northern part of Italy, and it's super beautiful. I kind of like want to film a movie up there. So yeah. Whenever I go to restaurants, I look for scores. And I live in LA right now, so like California, I don't really like the way they do their scoring systems because they do on like letters A, B, C, or D, or F, or whatever. And I find that really, really suspect because in Georgia, they do it by number. So it's like 98%, 99%, 78%, 82%. And if a restaurant doesn't have like an A++, then I won't eat there. If it has a B, I definitely won't eat there. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I hate grits and chitlins. I guess that qualifies for 2, but whatever. I hate grits. I hate chitlin. I hate the smell of chitlins cooking. It makes me want to throw up. I also hate the smell of Indian curry. I loathe that smell. Those 2 smells are the only 2 smells in the world that can make me want to throw up on cue. I don't know what it is, but I definitely cannot deal with those smells whatsoever. Oh, I've hiked in a jungle by myself. I did. I have footage. When I went to Panama in 2011, I went to the metropolitan rainforest, and I went on a hike by myself. But I thought I was going on a tour, so I thought I was going to have a tour guide through the jungle. But I did until the beginning of the path, and then he was like, "All right, see you later," and he left me. So I was left to travel the jungle on my own in Central America. I did it in an hour. I was so thrilled. Let's see. Oh, I've actually had a monkey, a real live spider monkey, climb on me. It wasn't in the jungle. I actually went to a little town off the coast of Colon in Panama called Portobello, and we were passing by this house, and there was this monkey that was chained to the porch, and he climbed on me. He was so cute. So that brings me to the point that I really, really want a monkey, a spider monkey. But I Googled it, and fortunately, we're not allowed to export or import like foreign animals in the United States. So I guess I won't ever have one in the US, but I could get one in Panama. Don't judge me. Let's see. I love old movies. I love anything silent movies. Anything starting from 1917 and on, I'm thrilled with them. Like, you could put me in a theater and just play old black and whites all day, and I will have no problem with it. Or silence. I love that as well. My favorite actor in that time period is Bette Davis. She was phenomenal, and I patterned my acting off of her. Meryl Streep, now Kerry Washington, Angela Bassett. I can go on, but my favorite one of all times is Bette Davis. I love Bette Davis. And my favorite movie is All About Eve, starring Bette Davis. I'm weird because I really love people, but I really love to be alone. So I don't know, that's just me. I love a funny man. If a man can make me laugh, honey, you have won half the battle. The other thing is, look, I love computers. I think I've loved computers since I knew what a computer was, since I got my first Apple. I love computers and anything about computers. Like, strangely, I think I should be like an IT person because I can troubleshoot. If you just tell me what the problem is, I can remove viruses off computers. I don't know why I know how to do this because no one has really taught me this. I know a lot about computers. Let's see. Oh, I'm the eldest out of 3 children. My parents still live together. They're still married. So yeah, I'm the oldest. I'm 5'5". So I could never be a model, even if I wanted to. I could probably be a print model, but I don't even know why I'm saying model. I mean, I've never really ventured into that area, but I mean, I'm not like closed off to it. I could do it. So if you're watching this and you're trying to figure out who Anji Ray is, and you want to put me like in a plus size catalog until I lose some weight, then I'm totally open to it. Okay. Oh, one of my pet peeves. Well, I'm gonna name 2 pet peeves. One pet peeve is like when toothless men try to holler. I hate when toothless men try to get the digits or try to holler at me. I hate it. It's very frustrating and annoying. I'm a stickler on teeth. So missing teeth and trying to holler at me is like your priorities are not together. I wrote a book of poetry that is copyrighted through the US Library of Congress. I did that when I was a teenager, so I'm extremely excited about that. I've never published it, but it's called Experience Me. I know a lot about cars because all of them have broken down on me. So I could be a mechanic, or if you like gave me, if you gave me like a diagram and told me to name that part in a car, I could probably name like every part in a car because I've had so much experience with it. I am dramatic, hence the reason I am an actor, but I've been dramatic since I've been a little girl. My mother told me a story today that I'm going to share with you, that I would basically, whenever she was getting ready to like reprimand me or whatever, if we were out in the street, I would cut up and I would like grasp people's legs, like of total strangers, and scream for the heavens. I don't know why she decides to tell me this, but that she said, you've always been dramatic and that's why I know you're gonna be an actor. Okay, so I am very dramatic. Oh, speaking of when I was little, when I was getting disciplined, I have an insensitivity to pain. I had one. So like I told you guys, my parents were immigrants, and sometimes like when they spoke English, they spoke like Jamaican, like patois English. So a lot of the words, they didn't literally mean them. Like for instance, beat. I beat my child. That means like I spanked her, not literally like hung her from a cross and beat her like Jesus. No. So my mom had Child Protective Services called on her in the army because she said that she beat me. I beat Angela, and my child will not cry. So they called CP, Child Protective Services, because they thought that my mother actually beat me, but she didn't. She was just saying that she spanked me. But anyways, they found out that my mom used to spank me into the wood, like with a wooden spoon. I would not cry. I had an insensitivity to pain. I have a very, very high tolerance of pain, and I've had it since I was a child. I'm a Christian. I'm saved. Yay. My favorite scripture is Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. That scripture has carried me through every drama-filled moment in my life, and I'm going through drama now, but nobody knows my woes except for the Lord. I am single, ready to mingle, but not with like random guys. I want to get married, seriously, but in doing so, my husband has to be like a producer, a writer, a director, someone that's in the arts as well, and that understands like me as an artist. So that is the stipulation. I mean, I don't have like a very, very long checklist on what he has to be, but that's something that he has to be. He has to be saved. He has to love God more than he loves me or himself. Okay, and he has to get it. So that's it. I'm a risk taker, hence me going into the jungles of Panama by myself. But no, I take risks. I feel like I don't want to be that old person saying, oh, I wish I would have done this. I don't want to be like, I wish I would have. I want to just say, yeah, I took this risk, and you know, maybe it didn't work, maybe it did work, but I don't want to have any regrets. I love nature. I love nature. I love classical music. Whenever I'm highly angry or pissed off, I will listen to classical music to calm my nerves. Also, when I'm studying or if I need to really focus, I'll listen to some classical music. Let's see. I already said that. Oh, I have no tattoos. I had a belly piercing, but I don't have one anymore. Okay. Let's put it like that. Another one is I want to open up a conservatory for disadvantaged children. I want to like an international conservatory. So I don't know exactly. I think it might be like if I could have a conservatory chain, I would definitely open one of those up, but maybe have a conservatory for the arts here in the States and then one in Panama. So, and maybe like one in Europe somewhere. Let's see. Oh, one more thing. I was scared. I'm terrified. Like when I was a child, you know, you remember strawberry shortcake? Well, remember the guy with the whiskers? I was terrified of him. And my mom, she decorated my room, I remember, of like all strawberry shortcake. And I had curtains, and the man with the whiskers was all over my curtains, and I was literally terrified of him. So I don't know why I'm telling you that, but yeah. I love gummy bears, but it has to be like Haribo. I think that's the German kind. I don't like any other gummy bears, but those, like the Coca-Cola kind, I love. Oh, like I said, I have friends in probably like every country because I am a military brat, TCK. And oh, I hate when people chew with their mouth open. That's disgusting. Like that is like one of my other pet peeves. Like I want to slap the food out of your mouth. Like you're chewing with your mouth open. That's highly disgusting. It's unethical. It's uncouth, and it's just like, ew. I don't even want to know you. You're disgusting. Oh, and the last thing that I'm gonna close it out on, I don't know. Like I would keep. I'm not gonna count. Like it's more than 50. But anyways, is babies and people stare at me everywhere I go. I don't know why it's happened to me my entire life. I can guarantee you that a baby, if you're watching this on YouTube and you have a baby, put your baby in front of the screen and watch how the baby stares at me. It does not matter if I have my hair done or I have makeup on or I'm just looking like very homely and just very like basic. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. I try not to draw attention to myself, but it's something about me that brings attention. So babies and people always stare at me. I command attention. And it's something that I've had to get used to because it was really annoying at first. Like, you know, walking into like a Starbucks, everybody looks at you. You're like, okay, well, maybe I should just be an actor because clearly everyone has some type of interest in me. Babies, I love babies, and babies love me. And they stare at me constantly. At first I was like, what is wrong with that baby? But now I'm just like, oh. Now I play a game with myself, like I wonder if the baby's gonna stare at me. I could be walking by on a random street and a baby will break their neck to see me. And I'm just like, oh. So that's my 50 plus random things about me. If you liked it, now you know a little bit about me, which is great. I need to know about you. So if you like it, thumbs up, comment, what have you. I love you. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I will TTYL. Bye, boos.